Civil society organizations in Livingstone have rejected government's directive in which CSOs countrywide are to be regulated under the Non-Governmental Organization NGO Act of 2011. Representatives from several CSOs who petitioned government through the district office under the Ministry of Community Development, Mother and Child Health have charged that the act is technically flawed as it poses a challenge in the operation of respective NGOs. Livingstone Civil Society Organization Forum representative Norman Muvita and other stakeholders have vowed to stand their ground, stating that the said deadline of 3rd February 2014 will not be adhered to.
And I stand here in solidarity of this exercise because I still feel beyond any reasonable doubt that right now this NGO Act is not user-friendly. It's not even friendly to the civil society organization. One, it's also infringing upon our rights as the civil society organizations and also as individuals. So we're all appealing humbly to the government to listen to us, to hold this exercise for the meantime.
As you may be aware, government has given civil society up to 3rd of February to register under the new act. But I think as civil society in Livingstone, we met on the 3rd of January and unanimously we agreed that we are not going to register under the new act because after having studied the act, we've seen that it is more of infringing on the on the rights of operations of the civil society organizations. So today we've presented to community development that they need to take up our concerns to the relevant authorities at provincial and also at national level.
This act was described by the Patriotic Front when they were campaigning that is a bad act. So we actually did support them to get into government with the understanding that the bad act would be reviewed before they can implement it. That's why we are appealing to them that according to their own manifesto on page 42, let them fulfill their pledge of reviewing this act before they implement it.
In their petition, these socio-economic activists further add that the provisions of the Act allegedly allow direct government interference in the substantive and organizational structures of NGOs. They conclude by stating that the contentious Act is a violation of both freedom of association and expression as enshrined in the current Zambian Constitution and from the international legal obligations of Zambia under the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, or the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, ACHPR. It is only a matter of days before the dreaded NGO Act of 2011 comes into effect on 3rd February 2014, and the public is therefore keen to see whether the petition will yield a positive response. Clive Kalunga, MUVI TV News in Livingstone.